Yeah, just Sveno and Mick here from Swenson's Mowing and Grounds Maintenance. Couple of quick things I want to broach upon. Just finding a side road or anything that you can just pull up and actually just pull up on the side of the road and just get an area around here where you can pull up for 5 or 10 minutes and have a bite to eat. Almost impossible now. Appears the council only do about a 3 to 4 foot width slash on the side of the side roads on each side of the road. Very rarely. Just come through Reesville just now. Been on a job all day, and I thought, I'll pull up where I've pulled up there before, but you wouldn't even be able to get this car off the side of the road. Not a hope in the world, because the grass is about 1.5 foot, 2 foot wide, high. I've seen it up to 3 feet on side roads, and you just think to yourself, bloody hell. The service industry that the council once was don't seem to be doing the servicing they should be. But anyhow, that's a story. That's another story. Yes, bloody crook. Number 2 was the thing I wanted to bring up as I was on. Well, there's an eagle flying around over there, and I wanted to bring up was yesterday I was on the job. Young lady I employ on an hourly rate, a contract rate, to do contract work with me. She'll be hanging off a brush cutter or whatever I need. So anyhow, went to work yesterday with the best of intentions. I'm just watching that eagle. It's more exciting than the little story I've got. Yeah, so I went to work with the best of intentions. I'm just going to actually zero in on that so you can see it. And now these eagles here, you can't see it, there's another bird flying around it. Now an Australian eagle, I don't know what they call them, they're a bloody big bird. But anyhow, so went to work with the best of intentions there yesterday. And it was hot, it was very hot, and we done one lot of brush cutting in a job. Then we went to another one, which was a heavy duty, really heavy duty brush cutting job, and we were only there for about an hour and a half, and we were working our guts out. And I'd say I probably dehydrated, I think. Dehydrated, and I haven't been feeling 100% lately. So we went from that job, and by the time we finished that, we went and grabbed a bite to eat because we were heading out to Witter. So we went and had a bite to eat, went around the Showgrounds, had that, and started on this next job. Now that was a mowing and a brush cutting job, so Jade was on the brush cutter by herself by this time, and doing a good job, I must say. She's working like a little champion. She's just been out on her own doing the same as what I do, probably 2 months now, month and a half, 2 months. I worked with her in the council, and she's a skilled gardener, and she does a brilliant job. And honestly, she works as good as a man. I'm not saying there isn't plenty of women that don't work like men, but she's one that just works like a man. Happy to have her contracting to me. But anyhow, so I'm on this job, I'm on the mower. She's brush cutting around the house and all around the paths and whatnot and around trees. And then I got this bloody real funny feeling come across me. And I pulled her up, I pulled the mower up and hopped off and said, look, I don't feel real good. And so I bared with it for a bit longer. I put my head under the tap, and I actually don't know what happened. I said to her, look, don't know if it's anxiety, don't know what it is, don't know if I've dehydrated, I don't know what's going on. She said, well, what do you want to do, Mick? And I said, well, look, we'll finish this job here. And I had a pretty big day planned for yesterday, and this is probably pushing on towards 12:30, 1 o'clock. And so she ended up driving my car back. I had a Valium tablet because I thought it was anxiety. So pain across the chest here. And anyhow, so I started having a bit of a look around. Feel a lot better today. I just ended up going home. She finished up. I paid her for the hours she'd done for me, and I went home and I got on the went and had a shower and just pulled in. She drove the car, just pulled it straight in, shut the gates behind me, gave a thumbs up, paid, and said thanks for the bloody effort today. In I goes and had a shower. Then I flicked the aircon on and I went to sleep. I thought I'd try and sleep this feeling off. So, number 3, I don't know what it was, but I've talked to a few people and they said they'd people with symptoms of COVID or whatever had been tied across the chest, so I'm going booked in to go to the doctor tomorrow and see what's going on. But on saying this, there's been that much information, false information, information overload on everyone's an expert on COVID doesn't exist, COVID exists, the injections, they're trying to kill you off, government's trying to kill you off, the Galactic Federation's going to come down once they sort out and they depopulate the planet. They do this, they do that, and I'm just overwhelmed with all the information that's people supposed to be authorities on just about everything, and it's all become overloading. And luckily I've got a couple of family members that are in the health industry that are highly trained in their field. One's an optometrist, my sister's a nurse she's early 50s, she's been a nurse all her life, come out of uni, highly trained midwife, bloody blah 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 blah. The list goes on and on and on what she's done. So I asked them their opinion. I won't say their opinion, and I've gone from there. But what I want to say is the different people with the different views, and people that are vaxxed don't want to have anything to do with people that are not vaxxed. People that are not vaxxed don't want to have people in the fighting within families, the arguing, it's all becoming very stressful. And you know, and I don't know, it seems to be a bloody divisive issue between the whole country with different views. I got my opinion on. I keep my opinion to myself. I won't even say what I think because I don't want a heap of abuse either way on my Sveno Mick site. But anyhow, that was yesterday. Like I say, whether I'm getting past doing heavy labouring, whether it was just too hot, and it was extremely hot, I don't know what. But it's just everything. It's even, like I said before, just trying to find a side road that you can just pull up. If you want to eat your lunch, have a sandwich or something between jobs. There's nearly nowhere you can even pull up around here. There's cars ripping around everywhere. No side road's a quiet road. You can't get off the side of the road because the grass is 3 feet high. Oh, you know, look, I hate to be a whinger, but I'm up here at Howes Knob. I don't even know what time it is. So I'm obviously off to the next job. It's in the afternoon. I know that's late in the afternoon. But yeah, it's it's becoming a wild old world we're in. But look, I'm going to leave it at that. You know, I think most people are trying. You know, a lot of people knock the government, knock all government for this and that. People saying, I shouldn't say a lot of people. People knock the government. ScoMo's a knucklehead. Bloody Anastasia's a shithead. She's doing a crap job. He's doing a crap job. And I sit back and look and think to myself, I actually even had one going on the other day about Anastasia's not as thin as she is. And then she's got friends getting on there and going, oh, you're in such good condition. She looks 10 years older than you. And I'm just thinking, what the hell has running the state of Queensland got to do with how you look? Like, I think Anastasia Palaszczuk is quite an attractive woman. That's my opinion. Yeah, she's not a probably a fitness freak or an athletic body, but who cares? But anyhow, I just wanted to have a bit of a rant about that. And yeah, and I tell you what, I've got to say, it's bloody good working for myself, because I can just pull up on try and find a side road, pull up and have something to eat, just talk to my iPad. But I'm going to leave it. That's a long video, 10 minutes, so they just seem to go on and on and on these days. But, oh yeah, I'll probably get a fair few remarks on this, but well be it. But beautiful day in paradise. Millionaire's Row, we'll call it. And I'm going to leave it at that. Sveno Mick, from Sveno Mick. I've got to give a thumbs up for feeling a lot better today. And off to the docky tomorrow. And just see if everything's running right. Because one doesn't want to fall off this mortal earth just yet. And I also come up here a couple of times to do a bit of romancing over the years with a couple of females I've known. And now I reckon you couldn't come up here and do any romance and all up here in Howes Knob, because you'd be sprung every day of the week. I'm going to leave that with that little thought. The world really is a wonderful place, especially when I think back to the romancing I've done up here. And many people have. Sveno Mick out.